Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second game of today, the second semifinal game between Czech Republic's LCC Custodes Red and Germans Selb Lacrosse team. We are about 2 minutes away from the start of the game. LCC Custodes, dominant force in the NBLL throughout the season. Selb, a little bit of a surprise to crack the top 4 teams, but we'll see if they're ready for the challenge that LCC brings them. I'm here with Brian Whitmer for the second game, so I'll let him speak about maybe a couple thoughts about your game.
I'd like to move on to this game, but yeah, Wrocław did not play well, and Yizhny did. You know, like it is how it is. We knocked them off twice in the regular season, but when it counts, they got us. So moving forward, trying to put that one behind us and never think about it again. Versus Selb barely getting it done over Wrocław, taking it to game 3. Wrocław dropping the initial game quite significantly, and then dominating that game 2. Selb taking the game 3, which is a 15-minute game. They won that game by a score of 4-2. Radotín, it was the 1 seed. They've kind of had at least 3 weeks off. We had the we were the 2 seed. We got the automatic bye, and I actually thought it was too long. I thought it was just a little bit too long of a break. We'll see if that same trouble that Wrocław endured last game plagues LCC, or if they can just prove that they're still LCC and they're going to take it to them.
All right, we're about to have the first face-off of the game. 15 seconds left before the first whistle. We have Andrei Streblik from LCC Radotín and Christian Herpers from Selb Lacrosse on the face-off dot.
Pretty impressive to see Selb, obviously making the Final Four in their first season as Selb. You saw a couple iterations of German teams, the Berlin Bears last season and the Berlin Spreewölfe. Moving through is Leon Bohm. Paul Weber has a stick removed, and here's Kai Santowski. Santowski and blocked in front by Adam Kuchera. Santowski and Bohm, 2 names you're going to hear a lot, but both absent last week in the play-in round. They had something for sixes or whatever, if you've ever heard of that, being played in the United Kingdom or something. Lukasz Kuchera spins to Tomasz Knotek. You'll hear me say that one quite a bit this evening. Formatic goes 5-hole save. Julian Laux, the first attempted here Knotek's going to have a chance at this one. Here comes a double team. Here's Hodan and Vimola. And Vimola comes away with it. Vimola, the captain of LCC Radotín. He'll likely opt to slow this one down. And Jirka Loskot with the ball now.
There we got Prochaska. Was looking to pass to Pech, but takes the shot anyway. Good save by Selb goalie. No score so far, which is in favor of Selb, because once LCC gets going, it's tough to stop them. But Selb's holding on so far. They're on offense right now. There's some talking from the referees to the LCC defense to tone it down a bit. They're known for their hard physical defense. Good save from Maresh. Ball's up in the air.
Oh my.
Whoa, unlucky bounce. Selb gets the reset. Oh, he hit the pipe. Now Hayek.
A favorable bounce to Hayek, but yeah, a very strange ball there. I think it was Kuchera and Hodan both reaching their sticks up, the Kuchera and Hodan both reaching their sticks up into the air off the initial shot. Really, a kind of quite harmless shot turns into a dangerous shot. There's a shot save. Is that Cebulka in there with Knotek versus Truch, I believe. Formatic still fighting for it. This one, Herpers has a clean look at it. That's tipped. That will not be over and back, but it will also not be a reset. So Radotín will have 10 to play.
It is a reset. We don't know why, but the referees awarded a reset to LCC. Now Kuchera took it to the net. Hard dive to the net, but no goal there. Prochaska gets the reset, picks up the ground ball, looking for a skip pass. Now Knotek with the ball, thinking about behind the back, but gives it up to Pech. Now Kuchera finds open Tobias Formanek in the middle, but they couldn't connect on the pass. Now Selb with the ball. They need to clear it within 10 seconds. We got illegal possession by LCC. Knotek was too rough on that, and now Selb takes over the middle line.
Jonas Truch with the ball here. He's going to look to Big Tim Wunderlich. Tim Wunderlich, the mainstay of the German national program and a Munich guy. Leon Bohm from questionable angle, but hey, shots are shots. Someone's going to crack this 0 off the board here. Vimola had to reach back for that one, and a big ball here, just a little too tall, and Matej Kressel makes it difficult on Tomasz Hayek. Works out for Jurka Loskot momentarily.
And a sequence of a sloppy passing here a little bit, but let's hope guys pull it together, start connecting on those passes and on those shots. Now Selb with the opportunity, but he didn't connect on the pass, saves it at the midline. Now Matej Barag has Matusz Tilscher, takes Wunderlich for a run.
Blocked in front by Santowski. Where the offensive player gets back, takes a hard check there from Brock. Nobody has any idea where the ball is. Selb is on the 10 count. We'll see if they can get over. Doesn't look too good for him yet. Wunderlich can't come up with that one clean, and LCC will return to the offense.
We got Prochaska, Knotek, younger brother of Knotek, Matias, Lukáš Kuchera on the floor. With Pech staying on the floor, and now a couple passes. Knotek will take one-on-one, works with Kuchera. Skip pass to his brother Tomáš, takes it to the net. Good save by goalie. Now Selb takes the ball, runs it across the midline. Strablik with good pressure by Strablik. And now Selb takes the offense, settles it down maybe, but now Vimola keeps pressuring. Great pressure by LCC defense. They didn't let Selb to do anything with the ball across the midline.
They never crossed the yellow line. Now, a team that I gave a lot of credit to in their opening. Oh, Laux for a second there was thinking about biting on the hidden ball trick. Cibulka, back for Formanek. Loskot, looking, Knotek. Oh, wow, the windshield wiper, cross-handed bouncer. Was it through the legs? Far side, short side for the lefty. And that's the first shot that has not hit Julian Laux in the leg pads. Not to discredit the goaltender there, but LCC shot selection has been a little, I don't want to call it greedy, but certainly not the quality looks that I think that we're used to seeing out of the Custodes red. Strevlik with a face-off win, and Hayek. I do think Selb has done a good job getting from a defensive position to an offensive position, running hard without the ball. But ultimately, oh wow, Cibulka in tight. Big save, kick save, Laux. That one was also not in the leg pads, but a beautiful save there. Julian Laux and Jonas Truch, one of the leading scorers for Selb this season. He'll try to avoid the same fate.
Selb's doing a great job so far to not let the game slip away in the first minutes of the game, because once LCC gets rolling, it's hard to stop them. And as long as the game will be close or even, puts more pressure on LCC than on Selb to do something and put the ball in the net. Now Loskot with the ball over the center, waits for his buddies to sub out, gives it up to Pech. Pech looking for Knotek, but not there. Pech takes a shot, but wide. Knotek picks it up. Hard wind up. Well, Kuchera with one-handed pass, but didn't connect. Now Selb with a, whoa, Kuchera could have hit, huge hit, but now we have numbers on Selb. Maresh with a huge save.
Look at Martin Hodan playing far enough in to force the pass to Santowski, to Heitzer, Cornelius Heitzer, but also not going too far, going out of control, so he can play both of them. That's how you play 2-on-1. You know, unfortunately, sometimes you have to play 2-on-1 defense. And Martin Hodan is, I think, one of the top defenders in the country still.
Selb needs to settle down on the offense, get some passes going, get a good look for a shot.
They are doubling hard.
LCC is putting lots of pressure when they cross the middle and try to get the ball from them before they even get the chance to settle on offense. Knotek with a long distance rip on the run. Laux had no chance there.
Jesus. I think there's no one going to sit for this. I mean, the game. This is playoff lacrosse. You saw Knotek take that shot and maybe just laugh in the face of, I think it was Weber, the defender there. So Weber gave him a little love tap and some little pushing, shoving there. But I think this is the energy, that Selb needs to demonstrate. Say, hey, you're going to score goals. We're not going to let you do it. They have to pay some sort of price if they want to be in this game.
We got Strablik fighting for the loose ball after faceoff. He had one. Now he comes up with the loosey. Gives it to Hayek, who's going to give it to Vodolan. Didn't connect on the pass, but they get it over center with Lukáš Kučera with the ball. Now a trio of lefties, Loskot, Knotek, and Kučera working together. Loskot was wide open. Good pass for Cibulka, but they didn't connect. Now Knotek puts pressure on Selb during the transition. Good pressure by Loskot. They get it over center, barely. Now Tilsher with the pickup 3-on-2, gives it to Loskot. Loskot misses wide.
Well wide, but that was the play there. That was the time to shoot it. You have a 3-on-2. Everybody wants these. Knotek picks him clean. Oh my God! Behind the back. Hey, look how happy he is. Honestly, when was the last time you were that happy playing lacrosse? Mateusz Knotek is the happiest kid on the. I don't know if I've seen someone enjoy playing lacrosse.
Yeah, props to him. I haven't been this happy to score a goal in many years. I wish I was his age again.
I hate when he does it to my team, right? But I do. You love to see someone. I'm not going to pick on his brother right now, but the brother turned around and said ha to the defender. Mateusz Knotek is just bursting with joy. Good for you, kid. Oh, and a beautiful touch for Peck there. I think LCC starting to find their groove, and Lukáš Kučera almost has that one. Truch looking for Bohm on the back door. I think Vimola's kind of setting a little bit of a trap there. Bohm considers a shot. Wunderlich can't get that one on cage, and Vodolan might opt for 2-on-1. Swimming through Barak. I don't think he wanted that ball. I would not want that ball. Cibulka will settle it down for Loskot. I think we'll look to see Matej Barak stay and play a couple offensive shifts here, but he'll head off and change on this one. Cibulka. That pass, I can't tell if it was for Knotek or Prohaska, but we're going to see a bit of a break here. Oh, good check there. Picks the pocket of Muller. Loskot all alone. Diving. Save Laux. You know what? Knotek would have had that ball one way or the other. Gee, what a forecheck for LCC. We'll see if Loskot thinking about it. Maybe a little bit of a forced pass there for Peck. And a clear.
Selb desperately needs to get on the board if they don't want to get this game slip away. Because if LCC keeps putting up goals, it will be very hard to do something about it for Selb. Now Vimola with the pickup, gives it to Kressel. He runs it over, waits for his buddies to settle, gives it up to Formanek. He's going to take it down to the corner. Waits for Kučera, who's open. Now Knotek, last one to come on the floor. Thinking about a shot again. He gets it on the net, but Laux was prepared for it this time. We will see Selb with the transition over the half. And let's hope they settle the offense and put some shots on the net, because without shooting on the net, it's hard to score goals.
I've tried to kind of analyze how this I would love to play a press like this LCC defense is playing. And you're seeing Selb kind of run into this trap, but they're trying to run from the defense to the offense, make a pass, and then come off. Where instead of just sending a couple of those defenders to the bench to get, maybe more confident ball carriers. Oh, the late play for Loscott into the logo of Laux, but a nice hesitation play there for Lukasz Kuchera. Muller down Main Street. More pressure from Barak, forces this one over and back. And Adam Kuchera sniffing an advantage here.
We got 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. LCC is up 3-0 so far in this second semifinal game of today's program. Now Knotek with the ball again, gets to walk all the way in the middle, but his shot was blocked. Now they put pressure on Selb. Peck comes up with the ball, gets in the middle again. Good save, Laux. Where's the ball?
Nobody.
Behind the head. Now Prochaska's fighting for push from behind, but no goal from the referee there. We'll see if he stops the game. The player seems okay. Now Selb over the center. Formanek with the pressure. Now they got 2-on-1. Will they take it? There's a chance. Great save, Marash.
I would say that's probably the first real test of Kuba Marash in the game. I can only remember one, maybe two other saves. Leon Bohm kind of low to low. That one is definitely an easy save for Marash. Whistling wide there. And Leon Bohm, maybe his second or third touch of the game. If they're going to be successful, they're going to need the ball in his stick, and it is currently out of his stick. Wunderlich. Oh, another bouncing ball there, and Marash plays Tilsher. So some frustrations clearly evident on the faces. Herper's got to watch that hand there, copping a feel on Lukasz Kuchera. Almost kind of looked like a hold. Martin Peck dancing. I tell you what, if you're practicing in LCC on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now you get to come into this nice, warm, grippy surface, I bet that's quite nice from a footing standpoint to be able to make those moves. Jesus, I think Prochaska's going to go, but he gave what I think he thought. A very similar check that he received in the corner. He gave it right back. And the first power play of the game will go to Selb.
Big chance for Selb here. Pretty much the first time for them to settle down on offense, get some passes in, and create a shooting opportunity for themselves. LCC didn't let them do anything so far in the game except the one shot from Wunderlich, it was, I guess.
So your power play will be Bohm at the point, joined by lefties Heitzer, who thinks about a shot, and Halverson. Paul Weber's shot turned aside. And we will escape to the half with an LCC clear. Both Knoteks joined by Formanek and Peck, two little kind of dancing players there. Matias Knotek has never seen a shot he doesn't like, and while he is the happiest child we've ever seen, and he gets a piece of that one, could force a 10 count. Ooh, real close if you're going by the shot clock, which is not the official count of the referee. So I couldn't even get all the way through that Selb power play, but the two righties are Weber and Wunderlich. Halverson, the Norwegian actually is Halverson. And a shot saved by Mara. Schruta will have to get out of this one. Kuchera hits the floor, not a common sight. And Kressel escapes in less than 10 seconds. Two close 10 counts. If I was LCC, I might just clear everybody to the right side and let Kressel run the ball. Loscott. And that will do it for the period. Prochaska will serve an additional 24 seconds on his penalty, but LCC comes out to a pretty solid 3-0 start. But I tell you what, if we've seen a lot higher numbers from LCC in a first period. Not a bad period from Selb, but certainly you'd like to see a little more offensive production. And we will be back after this quarter break. Hello, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to this NBLL stream. My name is Brian Whitmer.
My name is Peter G, and we are the founders of the Good Stick Company, the first and only lacrosse stick produced in European Union.
We hope you enjoy the rest of the stream, as well as we also hope you have time to check out our eShop.
Still serving a 2-minute penalty. 24 seconds remaining in that penalty. And Selb has the opportunity to win the face-off and settle down on power play for a couple seconds. But it is Andrei Strablik with the face-off win, and now he's going to run the clock. Illegal pick from Matej Kressel and a Selb ball.
I don't know if there is. Do we do an award for best face-off player of the year? Because Andrei Strablik has been dominant this year. He played a junior B season in Ottawa for the Gloucester Griffins. That one bounces off the face mask of Santowski. Tilsher eventually comes up with it, throws it into the stick of Cornelius Heitzer, who thinks about a shot. And that one, did that touch the stick of Vimola? It seemed like it took a very strange trajectory from the tallest or second tallest player on the team to that bottom right corner over the foot of Maresh. Interesting.
28 seconds in, and Selb is finally on the board. We got 3-1 score here in Nizhny Miesto Arena.
So 32 is on the clock, so I think Prochaska had been out. I don't think that is officially a power play goal. However, I would call it a product of a power play. Formanek underneath. Crease called, no goal. I don't know if that ball even crossed the goal line, but looked like a pretty good take for Formanek. Formanek also played last season at Gloucester. Muller. Santowski plays Weber. Weber carrying the top. I think that's Niederreiner on the left side there. Oh, big back check, and Peck, certainly the smallest of those four individuals over there. Tell you what, tough as nails and shifty as I don't know, what's a shifty animal, squirrel? He can move. I mean, he's always been certainly one of the smaller players, but Kucherov behind the back, save Laux.
Good pass from Knotek, seeing Kucherov running through. Now Kucherov picks up the ball again. Knotek gives it up to Loskot. Loskot was looking for Knotek on the quick stick again, but it was just one too many pass. Now Maresh with the ball gives it up to Vimola, who's going to set it up to Tibulka. Knotek all alone on the crease. Big save, Laux. What a fail down from Selb defense, letting Knotek run from behind the net all alone, but Laux was ready for his challenge.
I tell you what, they got out of that one, but I would, if I was Adam Marshall coaching my team, I'd say, hey, we're going to need to figure this one out. And here comes Andrei Strablik. He might be in. Oh, rocks the cage, bouncing. Overrunning this one. I think Tilsher's going to have a big body check coming here. And a nice play by Selb. This could be a breakaway for Marius Volter, but can't handle that one. And Kuchera will run his man to the boards. Really messy game of floorball right now. I wouldn't call this box lacrosse, but Selb the eventual, I count 6 bodies, and so does Martin Bartushka. So we're gonna see an LCC power play.
We're about to witness some crisp passing and cutting through as LCC, as always, some signals and set plays up their sleeve. So we have Martin Pech, Tomáš Knotek, Matyáš Knotek, Tomáš Procházka, and Tobias Formanek on the left crease. We'll see what they're set up for this power play. Score is 3-1, so they probably want to score pretty soon on the power play. Open play for Matyáš Knotek. We called that England back in my days as pretty easy setup play. Middle guy just walks through the middle before anyone can touch him, gets the pass, and he's wide open in the middle. This time it didn't work for Matyáš Knotek, and now Selb can run the clock, maybe get a shot on the floor, on the goal, and reset the clock. Hayek giving time and room. Marius didn't see anything, but was able to make the save. Now Matyáš Knotek all alone against Laux on his offhand. Tries to go short side, but Laux ready.
Definitely, I think that was certainly I think we've had a hard time. Laux is reading these shots well. I think that the second fake definitely moves him, but LCC's been kind of contained. They have not. A little bit of a scissor play here. Knotek can't get that one on cage. I think Procházka is on the backside of his stick. And now a ball for Peck. Oh, man. What a roll. Peck has 5 to shoot. I cannot keep track of this ball here. Lars Werner is excited in the box here. The in-home serving the too many men call. Oh, I think that was incidental. Now, Adam Kuchera is certainly a penalty-heavy individual, but I think that was incidental contact. I don't think that's a call. But if you kind of see that contact and look to see who did it, I think that's a crime of familiarity.
Not surprised to see Adam Kuchera in the penalty box for sure. That guy lives there. We have 4-on-4 action here for 17 seconds until Selb player gets back, and Selb will have a power play opportunity to come closer in this game. Score is still 3-1, which is favorable for Selb because LCC didn't get through. Cobra with a nice sprint. Tomáš Hayek, known as Cobra here, around the lacrosse community in Czech Republic. Gives it up to Formanek now. LCC man down on offense. Cibulka, Loskot, Knotek, and Formanek will just try to run the clock here. Formanek, nice shovel pass back to Loskot, one-handed, and now Selb needs to settle down. Oh.
Werner comes out of the box, the play we all dream of, right? The time ticks out on your penalty, and you have the chance to go on a breakaway. And Lars Werner, keep your eye on the ball, kid. Tilscher has to play 2. Leon Bohm is in tight, and Tilscher soaks that one. And Truch will pay the price. I think that hit the outside netting. Shot clock violation. Ball goes red. Violence in the corner, but hey, man, if you're going to shoot and hit me in the leg, and I have the chance, whether you shot it or one of your teammates shot it, I'm coming in hot. Peck will be joined with Cibulka on the right side. 2 young righties. Kuchera and Knotek. Kuchera. Knotek off the mark. Truch has a first-time opportunity, but Kressa will chase him down. Schruta does a good job, but Weber is the... Oh, and Paul Weber, the third man off the door, punishes LCC for a second power play. So the first one was not officially a power play goal. The second one is a power play goal, but 2 penalties, 2 goals against LCC. Selb brings this one within 1. That is a 0 on the board for LCC this quarter. Interesting.
Yeah, LCC offense has been quiet so far. 3 goals in 1.5 quarters. Not very known for LCC. Streblik wins another face-off. He's very dominant at the dot. Now Kressler will run it out. Horan will go sub. But yeah, score 3-2 is something we definitely did not expect midway through the second period. Like, good for Selb for sticking with LCC, and LCC needs to wake up their star players because they do get chances, but Laux is standing on his head so far. And Selb, if they settle down on offense a little bit, get the teams moving a bit, they might get a chance to hold LCC to a close game for a little longer than everybody expected.
You saw that last pass where Loscott just didn't connect it, but he was right there. That's the pass we've seen quite a few times that does connect. I think LCC's just kind of not connecting. Good job not. Oh, wow. Marsh, I think, came off his post just a little bit, but got enough toe to kick that one to the side. Halverson will have to get past Vimola, and Selb will play for another 25. Oh, wow. Tilscher and Vimola very uncharacteristically take their eyes off the backdoor player of Heitzer, which is kind of hard to miss him. Oh, no, and Cobra will have a clean break at this one. Call it goal or no goal?
No goal.
No goal for Cobra, as he's sometimes known to be lazy to try to fake or something. He just rips it towards the net and hopes for the best. Sometimes it goes right into the top corner, and sometimes not. So we had Matthew Barak without the stick before on the defensive side, and Selb didn't take advantage of that. But now LCC on offense. Peck had an open shot, but didn't take it. Now Kuchera, lots of one-on-one action, not much pick and rolls there. Not very common for LCC to not play a team ball. And now Knotek finally gets LCC on the board again with the behind the net. Let's not call it dunk though.
Did he dunk it? His arms are so long he doesn't have to jump. I don't want to call him a cheater, but man, I wish I could do that. So that's a hat trick for Matias Knotek, no? He was jumping around happy like that one, right? He scored the first one. And yeah, that's a hat trick. So 3 of 4 goals have come from the 16 or 17-year-old, whatever, not old, very young. Well, Wunderlich wants no part of that one. Kuchera blasting. Oh wow. See, I don't know about if I agree with this call, but again, you see 20 in red coming, and the hand was up before he even got there.
I think maybe the referee was looking at the number, and this didn't seem like a punishable offense for me, for sure. It was a hard hit, and we got a score from Selb. They take advantage of the 6 and 5, and Knotek will also get a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. What a turn of events for LCC Radotín.
Very. So the first goal was the result. The first goal was the result of a power play. Well, it was not exactly a power play. Second goal, power play. Third goal, 6-on-5 opportunity. And a new power play. Now, I have a very good memory about an hour and a half ago where we got massacred on penalties. And without those penalties, maybe it would have been a better game. Absolutely. Would we win? I'm not sure. But if LCC is going to drop this game, penalties are certainly going to help them there. Can they kind of make the correction? Can the coaching staff kind of calm the boys down? I didn't see that. I didn't see what he said. I'm sure it was what he said or what he did. I don't think it was blocked in front. Peck. Oh, and a breakaway here. Hodan will have to catch him. Hodan not running the faster, but running to the correct place. And Selb will play Heitzer to the power play. Bohm will join on the left side, as well as Halverson. Skipping down to Wunderlich. Weber can't catch this one clean. Bohm plays the point. Prokaska trapped back on defense with Peck. A shot and reset. So Peck and Prokaska, both offensive players, playing down on the power short. joined by Hodan and the captain Vimola. Prochaska gets a stick up in the face of Heitzer. Big body. Prochaska and Weber's got a nice loose ball there. Peck does a good job getting off, and here comes Vodalan. 5 to shoot. Heitzer saved by Modish, pipe to pipe on that one. That should not be called. Vimola just defending his crease there, and Heitzer, a lot of meat to hit the ground there, but certainly not worth. If there had been another 2-minute call, I strongly would have disagreed.
Selb had some good chances, but not many shots on the power play. They had some good opportunities, but they need more shooting. Now Kuchera working with the ball. Has Mateusz Knotek open again in the middle. Now this time Lux was ready to save that. And Selb, 2 seconds left on the power play, so we'll go 5-on-5. Tomáš Knotek runs back from the bench, and he'll be trapped on defense. Maybe an opportunity for Selb to take him for a spin on a pick-and-roll game or something. Now he tries to pressure and goes for a change. Not a very smart move. Leaving wide open German player in the middle, but Mares with a huge save.
Kochko is up ahead if they can get this ball. Selb is running, looks a lot like 6 players. Oh, they're all right. Almost has 6 players. I'm surprised Knotek came off on that one, which led that whole kind of deluge. Kochko running to the bench. Going to be a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Luscott up ahead. Faking, finishing, far side, Luscott. Gives LCC a 2-goal advantage. Beautiful transition work from Mateusz Tilscher. Had Kuchera that previous break here. LCC on the long change. Certainly not a periods 2 and 4 are not looked forward to by their opponents.
Yeah, what a hard break for a Selb team, because these easy goals get LCC going, and they had a hard time scoring so far in this game, and if they get allowed these easy goals from breakaways, it will be very hard for Selb to keep in this game. And now Maciej Barak with the ball, takes 1-on-1, maybe goes all the way to the net now, spins around, waits for his buddies. Had an opportunity, just waited his way till he got a shot opportunity and puts it through Laux's legs. And just like that, as Selb was very close to tying the game with LCC, which would be very surprising at this point of the game. We are 6-3 at this point, and LCC is running away with it.
How old is Maciej Barak?
He'll be 30 this year, or already is 30.
I think he's playing like he just hasn't gotten older, in my opinion. Like some players age, so every player ages. I think Maciej Barak, I'm sorry, I was transfixed on the game there. I think Maciej Barak is still one of the most athletic players at LCC. He's slippery. You can't hit him. He's not a great offensive talent. Like, I don't think he's something. He's never on your power play. But I think how many games does he probably play without a single point? Probably very few. I think he's one of the unspoken heroes of this transition offense that LCC's built. I bet he has played a lot of games of offense. I remember him running by me in offense. Knotek rings the door. Rings the bell, whatever. Schruta and Peck back for this one. I don't know if I'd be challenging Martin Peck in the open field like this, and see ya. Knotek steps back to his brother. Knotek kicked outside. Oh, wow. Tomáš Knotek. Peck in front. Kick save, Laux. Julian Laux having a great game here today. Maciej Kressel with the loose ball. I think Julian Laux is wound up on the ground in every single save, though. Like it's taking all of his energy to make every save.
Yeah, he's making saves he's not supposed to make right now. Those are great chances from LCC. Good save again, Tomáš Knotek. And a reset for LCC. Cibulka working with Tomáš Knotek again. Nice shovel pass, but didn't connect. Luscott saves it. Now working with Prochaska. Cibulka open in the middle. Now Knotek picks up the loose ball after a huge save from Laux. Laux is furious that no one from his defensive unit couldn't pick the ball up or hit Knotek not to pick up the ball, but what an awareness from Tomáš Knotek to pick up the ball after save from Laux and put it in the empty net. And the game's running away from Selb. As surprising as it was how close they were for pretty much most of the half, now LCC is showing why they are here and why they are the favorites in this game.
Think of, like, when I said that the energy that takes Laux to make those saves. Can you do that for another, what do we got? Another half? These are not stand and one elbow or one shoulder. These are very strong athletic moves that he has to make these saves. LCC is making him move. Are they going to crack him open in the second half? I don't know. But I think he has done. I don't think LCC has. Oh wow, a pick and a loose ball. Hodan chasing him back. Ooh, I would say that's absolutely over and back. And 37 seconds to play here on the clock. We'll see if we get a reset here. Probably a timeout for either team. Knotek. Good defense, Truch. No timeout so far.
Worst case scenario for LCC is Knotek tried to take the shot, but they needed a reset to take the timeout, and the shot was not very good as Laux could pick up the ball and start an offense, and now just what LCC didn't want. Selb is about to take a timeout, and 10 seconds left in the game. They will have an opportunity to creep a little closer in this game. But good thinking from Knotek to shoot the ball early to get a chance for a timeout and 6-on-5. But unfortunately, that shot didn't bounce from the crease out, and they couldn't pick it up, and it's Selb with the opportunity at the end of the game.
So what does a Selb six-man play look like? If I had to be if I'm not much of a betting man, I'm really bad at it, but I'm gonna bet that the shot comes out of the stick of Leon Bohm.
Yeah, I'm sending Wunderlich to seal down, or maybe two guys to seal down.
Heitzer and Wunderlich. That's a lot of
body.
A lot of bratwurst.
Yeah. Seal down for Bam, get the pass from the crease, and rip one from the top.
Been pretty. We'll get our point bench stats here at the half. Oh, going for the dunk play. They have it. No, they have an empty net with 4 to play. Oh, Shruda's bodied in the transition here in the change box. Bartushka has a hand up. Vimla. Shruda is not one to take a dive.
Yeah. Shruda definitely didn't sell this one.
No. Now,
but it's
let's see. Hold on. Is this going to be a 5?
No, I don't know, but I blame the ref because he canceled the goal. Took him very long to start the game again, and couldn't.
High stick. That's going to be 5. So that is. Well, you said that was the worst case opportunity for Radotín. I would say taking a 5 at the half with 4 seconds to play, that might be worse than giving up a 6-on-5. Truch standing very close to the Tomáš Rod. Yeah, just asking, says Jonas Truch, but about an inch from Tomáš Rod's face. Oh, hold on. That's probably a good call as well. Can't take that one with you. We're going to watch that one back on the NBLL YouTube channel here at halftime, but there are players who embellish. They're out there. Martin Schruta, not one of them. Four seconds clarified by the officials to play in this one. Not obviously LCC has a 4-goal advantage as well already. However, a 5-minute major. So what is that? We got 30 minutes left. That's 1/6 of the playing time remaining in the game. You're gonna be man down for. Not an ideal situation.
Also, it's the third major today. We
Uh,
got third major.
Third major, Doschley,
Doschley, Friedel, and now
Benno went. Prokaska. Behind the net. Knotek. I don't know if I'd be I don't know what Julian Laux was pointing to there, but he got that one. But I don't think that was a pretty efficient 4-second play. So we're gonna leave you with a score of 7-3 in favor of LCC Radotín. Maybe not a momentum killer, but certainly an obstacle to be overcome for Selb in the second half. Hello and welcome back. It's halftime. We have a full 12-minute intermission, which is more than enough time for you to check out our eShop.
We offer complete sticks, strung heads, unstrung heads, or fully customized sticks with armor mesh.
Stick around for second half action, and thanks for checking out our eShop.
We're back for the second half of action. LCC against Selb. Andrej Skreblik with the face-off win again. Gives it to Matej Kresel, who turns it over to Lukáš Kučera. And we are witnessing a 5-minute power play for LCC after a high sticking goal on Selb. Procházka on point with Knotek, Loskot, Kučera and Pech. Wide shot from Knotek, but they recover. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Knotek again. Laux with a big save, but Knotek again with the reset. Fresh 30. And we got a legal pick on LCC. Selb with the opportunity to run some clock.
Tell you what, Peck might be lucky he didn't get out for 2 minutes on that one. That was quite a, oh wow, could be 4 players. Big check there, Loskot. Vodolan on the ball. Ksantowski puts a body. Here's a 3-on-2. Vodolan has a shot. Spikes that one in the ground. Might have been knocked down off the stick of Marius Volter. And here comes Leon Bohm. He'll try to rag 30 seconds off this kill. I think we're seeing a lot of shots out of the stick of Tomáš Knotek. Nothing new here, but the scouting report seems to be in from Selb. They're getting a lot of block shots, shots not getting to the goal. And boom, it right into the stick of Kumamaresh, almost picked off. Matej Brock's gonna have to hustle for this one. Botting his man off the ball. Matej Brock, what? Do something cool. Come on. Still, just 17 to play on this one. I'm interested to see if they just go for a shot early here to get a reset, but 5 to play.
Knotek missed the pass. There's 3 seconds left on the power play. On this, it was Formanek with a wild shot from the backhand. But Selb with the ball. They're down to 3 minutes on man down. They will need to reset the clock and run as much time as they can.
Tell you what, two minutes is not fun, but 5 minutes is a long time.
You take it down. Good up. Oh, great swim move. Oh, what a play!
Kai Santowski bounces it short side. Short-handed goal for Kai Santowski. Still about not even halfway through the major on Benno Wendt, and Kai Santowski the first to score for the second half. Selb certainly running on energy right now, and that's a big one.
He beats Kučera and Tilsher, 2 elite defenders, swims through them and bounces it short side on Maresh.
How many people have you seen swim move Adam Kučera? That's a tall order. No pun intended. So here we have Kučera, silent tonight so far. Knotek with a hat trick. Tomáš Knotek one shy, and Matias goes for an early shot. Lukáš Kučera does the black work, get that one reset. Tomáš Knotek turned aside for that hat trick. Peck steps wide. Here's Knotek.
Funny thing about Kučera is you don't know if he's having a 10-point game or a 0-point game. He plays the same way, even if he scores or not. There are other players that you can see if they score or not. They get the monkey off the back and they play better if they have some stats in the score sheet. But Kučera is different. It doesn't matter if he has a 0 points or 12 points. He's capable of both, and you wouldn't know the difference in his game.
Oh, Kučera skips for Peck. Thought he had it, and Marius Volter comes out with the ball. Big ball ahead. That was going right in the stick of Knotek. No clear needed. One Peck down low for Knotek. Knotek, one more for Loskot. And Lukáš Kučera there to pick up the ball. Still 20 to play. Feels like an awful long time, but Peck, Matias. Loskot does not go in. Loskot put his hands up and had me fooled. Oh, Kučera can't handle that one. Matias Knotek does have a strange pass, not the easiest to handle. Lukáš Kučera, Knotek. And the happy little guy, not little at all. The happy guy, Matias Knotek. Canadian coaches out there. Matias Knotek has indicated he is interested to go play a junior season somewhere in Canada. For those interested, so that is one off the major of Benno Wendt with just the first goal off the major with just a minute left. So Selb doing a pretty good job killing this one.
Laux with some big saves, and this one got past him. A long distance shot from Mateusz Knotek puts LCC on the board in the third period. 4 minutes in, sorry. LCC still on power play as Selb player still serves the major. Prochaska with a wild shot from the point. Loscott able to connect on it. 11 seconds on the shot clock for Manek. For Manek back to Loscott. Loscott skips it to Peck but didn't connect Knotek. Oh, unfortunate goal for Laux as Knotek was able to pick up the rebound and puts it past him on the run. Wild angle for that shot, and Laux would like to have that one back.
So that will release Selb to a 5-on-5 situation. However, Benno Wendt will need to sit the rest of his penalty. So if the next stoppage after 28 seconds, Benno Wendt will release. Benno Wendt actually went out and played a junior season in Port Coquitlam in BC, Canada. Dan Mahoney also played a junior A season at Port Coquitlam this past season, and Adam Vejvoda, the Zbraslav product, played a junior B season for Port Coquitlam Saints. Was it 2 years ago? Last year, just last year. Man, it seems like a long way away. Oh, wow, and there is Sabulka on the goal. Sabulka from Formanek, a beautiful pass. Names you're not used to hearing yet. Formanek, Sabulka. These names are going to plague teams for quite a while, but these are new names. These are relative. This is a young batch of Custodes players that are certainly more than capable of scoring. A big double team on Streblik. I don't think Selb has had the ball yet. Obviously, the major does not help. But that score at halftime was 7-3. Now 10-4. So 3 goals in the time of the major, and while in the time that Benno Wendt has been out of the game. Herpers will go for this one. Gonna get bodied from Kochko.
Big body.
That's the first time Adam Kuchera has touched someone without getting a penalty, though. So you can call it silver linings. I'd much rather play 5-on-5 than the officials slam him in for another 2. Oh, Shruda Santowski not swimming out of this one. Oh, we cursed him. Or you feel bad?
No, I think Selb might know about him, so they try to go one-on-one with him because he's liability.
Penalty-wise, yeah.
Penalty-wise.
I think that was the first real penalty. Like that's a hold. He's around the neck. It's not easy being tall, right? Sometimes, but he was certainly around the neck of Kai Santowski there. Santowski notably absent from the power play. I think he's one of the more talented lacrosse players in Germany. Oh, wow. Cornelius Heitzer.
LCC tried to rotate during the man down. First was Matej Kressel who ran towards the ball, then they started rotating, but Selb read that perfectly. Skip pass to number 19 who puts it short side, top corner against Maresh. Great awareness from Selb players that LCC defense started rotating, and a nice find with the skip pass.
Cornelius Heitzer has 2 today, and those are 2 very different goals. Do you remember the first, I don't know, it might have been the first goal of the game for Selb, but Cornelius Heitzer had to reach super tall and went back to that short corner. This one, he dipped his stick low. It's a big, tall guy, and put it right onto the shelf to beat Kuba Marish. So 5-on-5 here as Leon Bohm passes behind. Wunderlich can't carry that one, and Loscott hit with the rusty gate. And Vodolan will have to get by Santowski. Does so with ease. Hodon not looking to help Vodolan. A stick up in the face mask, no call. And Benno Wendt will try to make up for his transgressions in the world. Tries to a far side, gets off the glove and pipe of Marish. Rolls right to Tomasz Knotek. You can't pay for these bounces. Tries to run directly into the defender. Formanek has a one-on-one opportunity there. Ooh, very rough defense. Stick down. Put back from Sebulka.
Tomáš Knotek is hungry for a goal right now. He got some push and shove from Selb defense. He doesn't like that style of defense. And when you play physical at him, he wants to score.
Yeah, Jan Freider-Ster, just not all of it was on ball, not all of it was off ball, but just puppy guarding Tomáš Knotek, but not in a very friendly way. Oh, big pickup there of Lukáš Kučera in the backfield. Heitzer and Vondrlik. That's a lot of bratwurst chasing Kučera, and Streblik able to clear that one for Lukáš Kučera. And Vimola has the ability to go one-on-one. Peck. Back for Vimola. Loose ball. Luscott. Swimming through pressure. Momentarily loses the ball. Gets a shot. Oh, that one tipped. 3 to shoot, though. Vimola. Kick save. Streblik is gonna. Andrei Streblik does a great job. And I'm sure the boys were all shouting under the bench there. But Vimola and Streblik both had to change. Still 22 seconds to play as Prokaska and Tomáš Knotek head to the offense. Luscott. Can't. Tomáš Knotek. Lukáš Kučera. 7 to shoot. Tries swimming. Big pick from Prokaska. Underneath Herpers. Good defense there from Selb. And Benno went in the transition play. This could be a 2-on-1 here. Dennis Niederreiner goes to set a pick. Jumping up on the ball. Martin Hodan sliding to help. Great help there, Martin Hodan. I'm not sure Benno went wanted anything to do with that one. And here comes Tomáš Hayek.
Formanek with the ball. LCC is putting good pressure on Selb defense. They're creating great shot opportunities, but they don't have their A game in shooting today with them. Good shooting chances. Good pressure on offense. Good movement, but Laux is playing very well, as I just said, but Tomáš Knotek puts one through him. It will get him going. He was quiet for some while with goal scoring. And there's definitely some challenge in Knotek's household, who's going to score more goals today. Probably gets better pocket money from his father.
Yeah, who gets fed first, right? That I believe that count is now for Tomáš Knotek. Matej Brock, great talk to Andrei Streblik there. He'll go for a run. Brock up for Luscott. Dropped in front was Kučera. Brock gets a shot off the leg of Laux. Maybe not the best shot for LCC, but. And Lars Werner has Niederreiner. Oh, and a drop pass from Dennis Niederreiner. And Schruta will have to run. Float pass for Kučera, mishandled. He'll pay the price. Matej Knotek swings for Sebulka. Sebulka, logo of Laux. Good opportunity though, and Lukáš Kučera might make this a play. Truch in the midfield. He'll be hounded by Hodan. Big chops there. Big chops from a good stick. A fantastic use of the piece of equipment. I play with it. Your kids play with it, don't they, Dom?
Best stick on the market for sure. Good shot from Selb. Marj had to make the save there. Reset maybe if Leon Bam can pick up the ball. Now gets picked up by Vodolan. Gets around him. Might be tripped, but not. Referee doesn't call it. Selb settles on offense, waiting for other guys to sub in. Oh, nice pass. There's opportunity. Oh my God, what a shot by Selb player number 2.
Wow, Paul Weber. I didn't see daylight on that one, but Paul Weber's stick certainly did. Reaching all the way around of Hodan, reaching all the way around the leg pad of Maresh. A beautiful goal there. A nice tally for Paul Weber. I believe his first of the day. And we have 11-6 your score. Halverson looks like he tripped there. And Kressel will move it on down to Luscott. Formanek to Luscott. Luscott Plays Formanek. He can't handle that one clean. Bit of a just a short side slip look. 4 seconds in the crease against Laux, and Loscott is hustling for that ball. Classic Jirka Loscott, though.
No, the referees are too slow to start the game. Like, Jirka Loscott was ready to play and no one blew the whistle, and they make him stop and start again. Nice behind the back feed from Loscott to Peck. Good pickup of Loscott with the ball again. Prochaska will pick it up. Fresh 30 for LCC. They were tied up with the guy. Knotek with a heavy shot in the logo of Laux. He's fighting for the loose ball. Gets it through to Peck. Peck picks it up. Another fresh 30. And a chance for LCC to tear down the Selb defense, who didn't get a chance to sub out. Knotek working with Peck. Gets underneath. Knotek. Laux with another save. Knotek's very hungry for another goal.
Yeah, the Knotek family has combined for one more goal than the entire Selb team so far. But yeah, I don't know if there is a such thing as enough goals for Tomasz Knotek or Matias Knotek. Oh wow, reading that one the whole way was Kuba Vimola. And Matej Brak once again comes up with a loose ball. Bouncing it ahead for Kuchera. Kuchera in no rush with that wonderful good stick of his. Matias Knotek watched by Werner. That's not a matchup I think I want for Selb. Kuchera, touch pass ahead. He gets underneath. Lukasz Kuchera still silent. I'm sure he has an assist somewhere. Loscott, touch. Kuchera goes for the one-hand play around the goaltender. Laux kicks that one aside as well.
Second shot. It was like second or third shot of Lukasz Kuchera so far in this game. He's way too unselfish with the ball. Like he's in a scoring opportunity and still passes one more pass to somebody who's in less open area for a shot. So maybe that's why Kuchera is too silent today. He keeps finding players for good scoring chances, but he needs to be more selfish with the ball in the best way possible. Marish with the save. Didn't see much on that shot, but the velocity wasn't there, so he had enough time to get down and save that. Now Kressel with the clear to Tobias Formanek, the youngster from LCC. Played for Foxes a couple seasons ago, now part of the Custodes elite team. Passes it to Knotek, who runs around his D guy. Another shot from Tomasz Knotek. Tobias Formanek gets the rebound. 5 seconds. Kuchera.
That one off the goaltender. That should be a reset.
Tip shot. And a breakaway chance for Selb. Nice cut through to defenders.
Walter caught from behind by Lukasz Kuchera. Look at that hustle. He was the original shooter, running back and getting all the way back. Has that wherewithal just to make that check, that a simple up check to disrupt that breakaway opportunity. Loscott has a good shot there. Laux can't control his rebound, and Loscott gathers his own rebound and will play for Kuchera. He'll look for Peck. Back pick there, Knotek. Selb looking for a call there, but Jonas Truch was ball watching. And Max Becker will be pressured by Streblik. Thinks about it.
10 seconds left in the game.
I don't think they're going to get that 6, but here comes Halverson. Opportunity to shoot for Hodan. And Leon Bohm makes the chicken wing save. Give him a save on the period there. And 11-6 your difference after 3. What do we have, a 7-3? 7-3 at the break? 7-3 at the break, so we'll be back in the fourth quarter after this.
Hey, it's a crunch time. We're getting into the fourth quarter of the game, and it's also a crunch time for lacrosse as a sport.
We thank you for supporting us and what the Good Stick Company does to make lacrosse accessible and affordable for people all over the world. We just want to say thanks for supporting this NBLL stream, and we look forward to seeing you guys out there.
Ciao.
We're back for the final period of the semifinal game against LCC and Selb. Score is 11-6. Closer than probably most of us expected who are here watching the game. Zelb's playing out of their mind to stay relevant in this game. Laux is standing on his head with the kick saves. We'll see if LCC can pull this away or if Zelb makes it a little more entertaining for the fans here.
Bouncing it 5-hole. Tomasz Knotek tacks on the sock trick. I actually forgot to pack a second pair of socks today, so I could not. You might. I see you have socks on. You could throw them on the floor if you choose. I have no socks to throw on the floor currently, but Tomasz Knotek, very hungry to get dinner first. Doesn't want his younger brother outscoring him today. But we were looking at the score sheet there, and Mathieu Brock has a goal, but very, very few other players even have points, even have assists for LCC. A very uncharacteristic of a very sharing offense. We'll go down our stats provided by Point Bench here. Peck back to gather that one. But yeah, that's the 6th goal for Tomasz Knotek. 1 goal for Matej Brock, 2 assists for Lukáš Kuchera, 1 assist for Mateusz Tilscher, 4 goals for Mateusz Knotek, 0 assists, 1 assist from Tobias Formanek, and 1-1 for Jirka Loskot. Just a very empty sheet. Tomasz Prokaska is an empty sheet. Oh, way to read that one. Kuba Marish. Loskot asleep at the wheel on that one maybe. And Laux will gather. We'll go down the other side of the sheet here. Leon Bohm has 1 goal. Paul Weber's 2-2, the highest producing scorer for Selb today. Tim Wunderlich has 1 assist. Jonas Truch with an assist. Kai Santowski with 1 goal. And Cornelius Heitzer with 2. Torben Halverson has 1 assist. That shot from Heitzer, also a very strange angle. Kicked aside by Marash, and here comes, Schruta. 3rd time's a charm. Also a good stick, but we're not going to shout that one out. Hard pass from Barak. Kuchera trying to find the loose ball between his feet. Does well to stay out of the crease there. Has Benno went up ahead. And here comes Jonas Truch. Tilscher will, that one just wide and high. That one skipped off the crossbar. Well done from Paul Weber there to get that one back on net and a full reset. Selb will join the offense.
So score is 12-6. 2.5 minutes played from the 4th period. Nice try from Liam Bam to get in the air and try to dunk it to Marish far side. Not a very good pass from Matty Barak for Andre Streblik, who was streaking down the middle. Streblik tries to pick it up, gets the reset, plays it through Hodan and Kuchera. Lots of D guys on the floor for LCC right now.
Could have been tragic, catastrophic for Julian Laux there. The ball just rolled past him. But fortunately, Andre Streblik also had a hard time picking that ball up. And LCC will have 10 seconds to play. Very subtle behind the back fake from Mateusz Knotek. Pulls the shot, save Laux. No immediate pressure here from LCC. They've kind of relaxed on that full court press there. Santowski gets the middle. Bounce shot, save Maresh. Matej Kressel in there. Here comes Tomasz Hayek. Ball down the side for Loscott. Floater for Hayek. 15 to play. Pressed by Warner. Prohaska. Play for Hayek. Hayek has to shoot this one. Off the not back in. And Warner will have to run on this one, looking for Heitzer. Sorry, not Heitzer. Tim Wunderlich. And Truch saves that one by about I don't know, you guys use centimeters there, but not much. Weber. That one did not get clean to the goal there. Streblik will be checked from behind by Truch. He'll get out of this one. And Vodolan. Watched by Marius Volter. Vodolan for Formanek, and here comes Knotek. What's he gonna do this time? Cibulka has a pick from Peck. I like that. Peck, oh, nice, one more. Lukasz Kuchera can't buy one today. And Cibulka can't get this one on cage in time. The big red numbers behind the goal, not big enough for him to know that he's to get the shot off. Paul Weber's probably gonna, I'd go.
I would have taken it.
Why? Why not? Why not? Ooh, Vimola misses that one. Weber. Tilsher gets backdoored, but not punished. Heitzer looking for the hat trick. I don't know if that was a shot or pass to Leon Bohm behind the goal there. This one knocked bound by the big frame of Heitzer, but Kressel jaunts over the midline. Some head shaking going on here. Oh, Knotek, 5-hole, 7th goal today. Now, while Julian Laux has done a fantastic job locking up that 5-hole most of the day today, I think Tomasz Knotek is going by the law of just numbers. If I shoot this one, he could probably close. Yeah, he could probably close his eyes at this point, and at some point it will go in.
That is the LCC offense we're all used to. They're playing with the groove right now, and everything goes in. The shots that Laux was able to save, the hard saves he made, are now canceled out by easy goals scored by LCC at this point.
I think they wore him down. I think that's. I think it's a long game. It's not easy to be a defender running, for 60 minutes. It's certainly not easy to be a goaltender.
And he made some huge saves during the game for sure. Kept Selb in the game for most of the time. There's still some time to make the game exciting. 12-6 is not a done game.
Oh. Vodolan fell asleep at the wheel on that one. A good chance from Weber there. Can't get it on goal. Bounce pass ahead.
Oh, crazy bounce pass from Tilsher to Kuchera, who's able to get the ball, waits for his buddies to come out of the bench.
You hear the stick whistling. That's how he shot. He really shot that ball off the ground.
And Knotek's on the floor again, looking for his aid. Slow subbing from LCC. Knotek goes down low again. Same move for most of the game, but it starts working at the end. Laux was making saves during the game, but now unfortunate for Selb. No one jumped out of the bench, and the ball goes out of bounds. LCC with the ball again.
I think that's probably better they didn't jump out of the door there. They would have been too many. Very wise move from Tim Wunderlich on the door, just saying, I'm not going for that ball. tempting as it may be. Peck jams on the brakes, goes short side, save Laux. Gathering his own rebounds. Oh, a late call there from Warner. Boarding. I don't know. I think I just give him the ball on that one.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't call it a penalty. Definitely ball for LCC, but that's a very strict penalty call from Martin Bartushka, our referee here.
I would call that the I'd call that the softest call of the game. However, some of the two of Kochko's were pretty
soft.
I don't know. Yeah. So Lars Werner will sit 2 minutes or less for this minor of boarding, and a strong left LCC power play rejoins. Oh. Now Lars Werner has been in the penalty box before, and he is the most excited person to be over here. The team's #1 cheerleader. Underneath, Benno went. He forgot to shoot it. All Swedish, no finish. I don't know what they say about Germans though, but a great opportunity from Benno went. But I think Lars Werner might be louder than us on this one. You can probably hear him from the penalty box. We'll try to give him the mic if you get another pass knocked down here.
Yes! No goal.
Knotek with the 8th goal of the game after a shot from his younger brother Matthias Knotek. Laux made the save, and Knotek with another putback in the empty net. 8th goal of the game for Tomáš Knotek, and combined with his brother, 12 of 13's LCC goal. Crazy stat today. Crazy stat. Probably one proud father in the stands somewhere here. Mirek Knotek, father of both of these superstars.
Yeah, there's not very many other people on the LCC front door who can be happy with their day today. It's a team game, obviously, right? You're happy to be there, and I don't think this happens to LCC 2 days in a row. You know, I'm sure that they figure some things out here, but an illegal screen called.
I feel like Jižní Město will be prepared for Tomáš Knotek, and their #1 priority tomorrow in the final game will to make Tomáš Knotek's life hell and be as much physical as they can towards him and just make him miserable. That's the only way that they can quiet him down a bit. Oh, what a shot. Is that not in? What a save by Maresh. From post to the pads and out of the net.
If I see that one correctly, it went post into his back. He kind of squeezed the pads and turned out. I've seen goaltenders do it. I've seen Victor Blaha do it. I've seen Dominik Sika do it. Seen Tomáš Čekal do it. Oh, here we go. Highlight reel goal. Oh, Matthias Knotek, the saddest boy out there. But
He's got 4 more to score to catch his brother, so every goal counts, right?
so with those totals, Tomáš Knotek with 8 and his younger brother 4. Here comes Tomáš Hayek. Formanek out the door. Trying to get underneath this Barak. Peck. Barak doesn't really look to be wanting that ball back. Muscling his player off the ball. Oh no, that's going to be back in. An unfortunate turn of events for Puente Fabio Muller. I swear I've seen his name the reverse on roster sheets before. Muller is just easier. Peck has a step down on this one, goes short side. Laux bites, he gets off his pipe just a little bit. And Muller opts to get off the floor and let the 5-on-5 guys take the floor. So far, a silent scoring period for Selb. And Maresh turning aside. And who else will be on a breakaway but Tomáš Knotek? Far side, 5-hole. Doesn't look to be in the goal. And doing a great job keeping that one on the other side. The positive side of the goal line is Julian Laux.
Should have put it 5-hole.
I think he did try to put it 5-hole, no?
I don't know. I think he thought it would be not nice to Laux to score 4 in a row 5-hole, but if he wanted 9, he should have put it 5-hole.
Just had a realization. I think Matej Kressel has not been in the penalty box today.
That's surprising, for sure.
Cool.
He's reckless on defense. He's crazy fast, he's crazy strong, but also crazy reckless.
So what? I don't know where we are in this game. So at the timeout called at. Yeah, what day is it? I don't even know. So LCC kind of finding their groove here. I wouldn't say the offense has found their groove, not even close. But the team, you know, if you have a hot hand like Tomasz Knotek or Mateusz Knotek, you feed it. Certainly the team is gonna, the O guys are gonna have to get together in the locker room afterwards and say, all right, you know, X and O's, like, well, what are we doing wrong here? Now, just going off recent history here, Jiří Město did beat LCC Radotín at the Winterlax Cup in the final. LCC made 2 even teams, and it did not work out for them in the end. So Jiří Město winning their home tournament this past January. Jiří Město has had a pretty successful season, narrowly missing the 2 spot, Tuz Braslav, by I believe 1 point. Kuchera, Peck. Knotek, underneath, backdoor Cibulka, save Laux. And here comes Timo Sanderson. Sorry, Timo Sanders? Not Sanderson.
Orangeville native.
Yeah. I think they could use a couple Orangeville boys here tonight. Timo Sander, not even Sanders, not like Colonel. One Sander. Santowski gets a shot off, muscling his way through. Heitzer will not be stopped by Matej Brock. Oh, and a good touch there. Lots of swinging here, and Schruta. This is an interesting one. Herpers. And reading that one well is Tomasz Hayek. No, everyone goes for the body. No one goes for the ball. This is Selb's shot clock, I do believe. And Tilsher will have to get by.
These bounce passes are crazy.
I hate bounce passes.
So Barak stays on offense for a shift, gives it up to Knotek and goes sub. Prochaska's been quiet. Maybe he'll get shot off for a goal. Formanek was feeding Knotek, who couldn't connect on the pass, and now Selb ball. Knotek will put pressure on, and it worked. Now Kressel with the ball. Kuchera 2-on-2 with Knotek. 2-on-4 now. LCC still waiting for all 5 players to come out of the box. Cibulka, nice move from Cibulka. Peck tried to skip pass for Knotek, but not a very good pass. Cibulka, hockey style.
Cibulka had the best shift there. Got absolutely taken out in the middle and has the wherewithal to make that pass. Kressel beat underneath. Hold on. We have a whistle here from the official.
Too many men on LCC.
Too many men, however, the goal was scored. Wow, a 5-minute slash.
Second major of the game.
So,
Kuchera not happy about that.
I'd have to see the video, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't see that either, but 2 games, 4 majors, like.
if he took a big swing at somebody, like the intent to injure.
Cancels out the 5-minute major penalty for high sticking that Selb got against Schruta at the end of the second period.
Yeah, that's the rest of the game here for obviously for Kuchera. When was the last time you saw Kuchera empty on a score sheet? He has 2 assists, but 0 goals.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have like 11 assists on Knotek's goals, because he's a great feeder to Tomáš Knotek. A big rip from Adam Kuchera. Yeah, surprising. Tilsher going at it. We're gonna see a dance here. Will they let them go? Let them go. Leave them go. Oh my God. There was a potential for a fist fight happening at the end of the fourth period, but the referees separated them before the gloves and helmets even came off. And Tilsher joins Kuchera in the penalty box. Probably not happy with that penalty because he didn't even get a punch in.
I think that might just be a 2 for roughing if that wasn't fighting.
Yeah, it's simultaneous penalties. It's just 2 for roughing for each. I would just let it be. Like, no helmets came off, no gloves came off. Just send them to the bench and let them play.
Yeah, there was not a. There. Interesting. Martin Bartushka electing not to call a penalty on throwing a stick across the floor. I would have loved to see it, actually.
That would be hilarious if he called Peter Pope for a penalty on that. We would hear a lot of shouting, and swearing from Pope.
Do you think that's Popier saying "I dare you"?
I think after a 5-minute major, I think that's Pope saying, "Yeah, I dare you to call me."
With less than a minute in a 7-goal game, I think that's.
And Shruta will be sent off for boarding.
You know what? I don't actually disagree with these calls here because it's a 7-goal game.
It's dangerous near the boards. That's for sure.
Handing out twos, just you're separating the combatants at this point. There's just been a near altercation. I don't disagree with it.
There's 50 seconds left in the game. You don't want to get it out of the hands for the referees. So good call on Shruta. Now 5-on-3 opportunity for Selb.
Heights are left alone.
To put some cosmetic change to the score here. Bam. Didn't connect on the pass. The penalty box of LCC is pretty crowded here as Tilsher, Kuchera, and Shruta serving penalties here at the end of the game. Horan just throws it out of bounds on the opposite side of the floor. We got 20 seconds left of the game.
I might have called it. Get it over with. But here comes Hodi.
Last chance.
Daring Heitzer to shoot it. Oh, wow.
What a play by Vimo.
5.
He outsmarted him.
3.
Cobra, will he let it fly? No time for that. And that's it from our second semifinal game. I was here with Brian Whitmer. Game was closer than we expected, but comfortable result for LCC. They need more scorers for tomorrow's final game.
I think if that same team shows up, I think Yoshimesto's got a chance. If that same offense transpires, I don't think 14 is necessarily good enough to beat Yoshimesto.
Yeah, I think 6 allowed is good. 14 is not good enough for LCC. And also, as much as I'm confident in the skills of Tomáš Knotek, I don't think he's scoring 8 or 9 goals tomorrow against Jižní Město. So we need the sleepers of today's game, Kuchera and Loskot and Prochaska and Formanek and all these guys to step up.
Even transition goals, there's no Kressel, there's one Matej Barak goal, but no Vodolans, no
Cobra,
Kuchera, Cobra. Yeah, it's quite a very conspicuously quiet sheet.
And with that, we leave you. We wish you a great night. Thank you for joining us for Lacrosse here, and
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. starts a new action.
Ja, das muss ich noch mal üben auf einer Matte oder so. Weil ich schwöre, der Torwart hat vorhin geschaut, dass es